In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Uh-oh, Sky, how are you? Oh, there you go. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? This is great.
I'm tired.
I'm muted. Hold on. Let me get this
No, I
unmuted.
hear you. I hear you.
But I can't hear you because of my headset. Hold on.
Oh, you can't hear me?
I can hear you. I got you.
Okay, good, good,
You ready?
good.
I can hear you. Yes. Hey, everybody.
So, hey everyone, this is Beautiful Conundrum. For those of you that don't know her, we call her Sky Rain or Sky,
Yes.
which I love your name.
Thank you.
It's one of my favorite names ever. Um, the ritual that I did this morning was from Sky. She sent it to me, and I was like, "Damn, can I share this with my people?" However, I do have this thing about taking from others,
Hmm.
right? So Sky was going to come on to help do, explain the ritual, but we couldn't get the internet working. So we're
Yes.
doing it again rather than invest in P. Diddy. I just don't know if I can, like, it's a full moon. I've had a
Yeah.
rough,
Mm.
I've had, like, Mother's Day just ended. Like, I need to maintain my happiness. I just can't do him. So I feel safer doing the full moon ritual for those that missed it this morning. I feel safer. My energy feels safer,
Hmm. As it should.
right?
Yes. Yeah, and that's so that energy is so draining too.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's
So
so
draining.
draining. And I heard bits and pieces already, and I'm like, I can't do this right now. So tell me first, Sky, what's the theory for you coming up with this ritual? How did spirit give it to you?
So for me, so what I've been going through lately is just getting everyone calls it downloads, messages, just kind of interpreting a lot of things. I have myself have been very mindful of the energy around because I see that things are changing. So I've kind of
Mm,
been like, what do I need to release? Because you could feel it in the air. Like, and things are coming back around that should have been
mhm,
done, kind of testing me if I learned my lesson or if I'm moving forward or backwards. So
mhm,
when the full moon started coming up, I started getting more information regarding it's a reset, it's a reload. It is a, if you're not picking up what you need to put down, it's going to come back around. So a lot of people right now are feeling antsy and they don't know why. Or
yeah.
things are coming back up that they thought they already cleared out and it's
Mm,
re-emerging. And I know a lot of people use the word self love or healed, but it's always it's always darkest before the light. So I think a lot of people are not understanding this Scorpio moon is forcing you to embrace your dark side, understand why you do the things you do, and how to move forward, understanding that and still allowing the light to shine. I think a lot of people have this misconception, or what I've been picking up is that the Scorpio moon is going to be this harsh thing, and not realizing when you talk about Pluto, also intertwined in that, this is going to go on. This new moon in Scorpio is also going to go in line, or I'm not an astrology person, along with Pluto, which is the slowest moving planet. So for the
mhm.
next 6 months, it's going to be a lot of changes. And I think a lot of people are not realizing how they call it the. So when you say this moon is the flowering moon, you have to think, you have to plant a seed, you have to water it, and then the flower comes up. If you
Right.
don't do what you need to do with the flower's not going to bloom. So you got to fertilize it. There's all these steps. So though it's a flowering moon, it's not already coming out as a flower. It's already a seed and closed up. And are you nurturing? Are you feeding it? Are you fertilizing that before it's for it to bloom? So as it being the Scorpio moon, to it's coming across as a transformation, revelation, and soul alchemy.
Mm,
Um, and that's just an overview of what's happening. So for me, that's what I've been. So Saturday, I was literally writing stuff down. I like a mad woman. That's what I sent to you. I had a meditation. I had a ritual. It was just coming out. You know, I
mhm.
was like, let me write it down, and I wrote it up, and I sent it out to some people that I knew. And you, one of the people was like, let me send it out because I feel like you're a mentor. I was like, let me send it out to Trace. Let's see what she thinks of it. I was like, he was like, this is really good. But it was, I had gotten it Saturday, worked into Mother's Day. And I was like, you know what? Let me just send it out because somebody needs this. So that's what started the whole process of the whole ritual and getting it all together.
Now, did you send it to your group?
I sent it out to people in my group that I have.
Okay.
And then what I did was I didn't get anything back. So I said I'm probably tap into later because it's 3 days. It's today, the 12th, the 13th, and 14th. So you got 3 days to get this cracking.
Okay.
So I was like, let
So
me get as much
those
as
that
I
can't do it today can do it tomorrow
can. Hmm.
and can do it the day after tomorrow.
Correct. Like
Okay.
normally the energy is there. Like I always put out for myself, I always fill up glass bottles and put it by the window. So I always make moon water.
Oh man, I meant to get some. I mean, I have water here, but I meant to get more jugs.
Yes, I usually do that. And then I like how you had those I was right on paper, parchment paper, the paper bags. That's like a pin
Hmm.
I was right and put it underneath the water. So when I drink it or I do anything, it's already infused. But I
Yeah.
really love those markers that you had. I was like, "Oh, I need to get those. That's such a good idea."
Oh my God, the markers are genius. I don't know who came up with the vibrancy of the colors, but oh my God, I love it so much.
That's on the can. So that makes it so much easier. Sometimes you don't have to carve into the thing. You could write it on the glass. That
Yeah,
was so. I thought it was so good. I was like, I need to get those. I need to go to Staples and get some of those.
yeah, that's exactly what I do. Because as of lately, like a Yankee candle, a nice fat candle, you can write it on a nice fat candle too, but I would say take the label off
Mhm.
so that you could write on it. But
Mhm.
this I don't live in a town where Yankee candles survive,
Correct.
right?
Mhm.
Around here, a Yankee candle could cost $20. Like I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
So I moved away from the religious candles, I like to call them the 7 day
Mhm.
candles, but I've gone back to it,
Mhm.
and they come in two different sizes. This plus the
Mhm.
half size. If
Mhm.
I want something really fast, I'll do the
Mhm.
half size. If I want something fast, I'll do the votives.
Mhm. They also have those little emergency candles. They're like about this big. They use white, red, or black. They're about the size of a finger. I think they call
Oh,
them
do they
24
look
hours.
like a birthday candle though?
No, they're not thin. They're kind of like emergency candles. They're about as thick as two fingers together. They're about this tall.
Do they look like birthday candles or are they encased in the glass?
They're not in glass. It's just plain candles. Like you see
Yeah,
those emergency candles you just put on top of something. But it's in New York. They have them like in a box. They're usually about a. I don't have one, but they're like those little candles. Not the size of. It's about if you had to do a candle, it's about maybe 2 inches thick around, maybe 3 inches tall.
but they're in a glass?
No, they're not in the glass. They're loose. They call them emergency candles. Like if there's a fire, like the lights go out. It's
I
not a
got
vote.
you. I
Yeah.
got you. I like to call them the Jewish candles.
Yes, that's what they are.
I got you. Yes,
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 the
yes.
Jewish candles. Yes, that's what they
Yeah,
look like. That. Yes, 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 yes.
yeah. I
Yes.
tend not to use them because of fire safety.
Oh, see. And me
Because
with
I
a lot of
just
candles,
don't feel
everything.
secure. But there is a way to have a plate,
Mhm.
burn, drop the wax, put it on top. I just like fire safety. That's me.
Oops, hold on. Yeah, so that's the thing. So I always say, move when I'm doing my candles. I'm trying to find them, see if I have one. But those candles are usually really good, and they're small. So what I do with my candles a lot of times is I'll do like a bowl of water and put the candle in it. Burn the bottom of the candle, put it on top of the plate, and put water
Yes.
around it. So I
But
always put water.
talking about fire safety, to be
Mhm.
honest with you, if I use a candle like that, which is like a fat birthday candle, I'll actually put it in a cupcake.
Oh,
Hmm.
that makes sense.
Yep. And put a plate underneath because the cupcake will hold it.
I never thought of that.
Hmm.
Which
Oh,
makes
yeah.
it sweet. And whatever you got going on, to make it
And
sweet.
depending upon the magic, you're sweetening the deal. Right.
Yes, I never thought of that.
Absolutely. Hmm.
That's a really good idea. A cupcake. Here you go. See, you done gave me a new idea.
Absolutely. I did a video on the different types of candles, and that was one of them, right? Took a birthday candle. I was like, if you want something done really fast, I took a birthday candle, stuck it in a, cupcake, called it a day.
I'm trying to find a candle. Damn it! I got one of these little fat boulders. Oh, that's not it. My whole collection. But you know what I like too? I find them cute. Those tapered, the fancy tapered candles.
Oh, the tall ones?
Yes.
Yeah. Again, fire safety.
Yeah. Here's a
Anything
camera.
that can topple over, I don't play with.
This is smaller.
Melissa says hi.
Hey,
Oh,
Melissa.
I like that. Let me see. Oh, I like that.
Camera, yeah.
Yes.
hmm Yeah.
I love those. Okay.
Yeah.
Colton says hi. Stephen says hi. Jenny G says hi. Incognito says hi. Food
Hello,
Creations. Hi, everyone.
everybody.
All right. Would you like to get started with the ritual, the way you wrote it?
So, how I wrote it, but I liked how you did it this morning. That was really good.
No, no, no. Let's not compare.
I'm just saying it was really good this morning. So, what I'm going
Well,
to start with, guys, is on
I'm
the rituals.
experienced, guys. So I'm gonna throw in, Tracy.
This is
But don't compare. Don't compare. You're amazing. Just do you.
so, what I want to start up with, guys, is visualization of doing the rituals. So, everybody, how I envision it, some people want to do water, some people want to do candles, some people want to write it out. So I'm a person that I know everybody gets to the same space. I think everybody gets to the same location from different roads. So when I wrote it out, my thoughts are some people want to do candles, but not everybody can do it in their homes because of how the house is set up, or like you said, fire safety. And then I also set up where you can write it out, and then I also did it where you can do a bowl of water because remember it's a Scorpio moon. So you want to be able to put it in water, write it out, burn it, and throw it away. So I'm going to start out with the meditation part of it. And I think the meditation part of it is more pulling your heart into it and understanding what you need to work for yourself. So first, I'm going to welcome everybody. Everybody take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, a cleansing breath. Everybody want to sit down in their chair and get comfortable. If you want to, put your feet flat on the floor, take your slippers off, get into a space where you're comfortable. If you want to turn out the lights to kind of resonate in that moment, or start with the guided meditation to help you kind of get into that space. So I'm gonna give everybody a moment if you want to turn down your lights, if you kind of want to sit down and just listen to my voice. I'm gonna give everybody about 2 minutes to kind of get that together and kind of work into it. But again, it is a space to kind of take it in and take it out. So let's start. For you to take a moment, put your hands on your lap, dim out the lights. Hope everybody's ready because I'm getting ready. I'm looking at my timer. This will be a quick one to get you guys settled and clear your mind from the day because it's a lot coming to Scorpio Moon. So I'm going to get started. Let's count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want everybody to take a deep breath in, all the way up, and then blow it out slow. Take a deep breath in, and then blow it out slow. Take a deep breath in, and blow it out slow. At this point, you should be feeling your heartbeat. You should be feeling the resonance of your body. Your feet are planted, your hands on your laps, and you're feeling the energy resonating through your body. Take another deep breath in, a deep breath out. We're going to take a deep breath in for 5 seconds. 5. Now blow it out all the way out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So now what we're going to do, I want to welcome you guys. I like to use the word love. Um, you have entered into a sacred space. Take another deep breath in, And exhale completely out. You're in a safe space. You're in a sacred space. Feel your feet on the floor grounded. Be present in the here and now. You are safe to feel. You're safe to release. And you're safe to transform. What we're going to do is ground in the present. Place your hands gently on your heart or your belly. You're going to take that breath in and feel the breath move through you. You are alive. You are whole. And in this moment, you're going to feel that energy resonating through your body. You are present, you're alive, and you're whole. And right now, you're ready to shift into that next space. This Scorpio moon, this full moon, holds a mirror to your soul. The moon is asking for your honesty. She's asking for your courage. And she's asking for your release. What you're going to do in this moment is breathe in, breathe out. Be present in what you're feeling. A lot of things are coming to the surface. And as you feel them, notice them. Don't let them get away from you. Be present. Breathe in, breathe out. You are in a sacred place. You are safe. Breathe in, breathe out. It is safe to release and it's safe to transform. Whatever you are feeling presently, acknowledge it. If it is pain, if it is joy, if it is anxiety, if you're feeling unsettled, feel that present moment. Put your hand on your heart or your belly or both and be in that moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Whatever you're feeling, release it on the next exhale and breathe in. Release that tension as you push it out. And as you pull in, you're resonating. This is a safe place, a sacred place for you to transform. Bring in, blow it out. Feel your breath move through you. You are alive, you are whole, and something in you is shifting. It is changing. It is transforming. Like we like to say, there's always darkness before the light, but there's always light. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I want you to hear yourself say it. I am free, I am new, and I am reborn. This is a sacred place, a safe space for me to transform. Breathe in, breathe out. I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is in my power. My truth is my guide. Breathe in, breathe out. You should feel it resonating throughout your body, the energy. Some people are tingling on top of their heads. You're going to feel this energy. Release it. Again, You are no longer who you were. You have released some energies in your head. Repeat, I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is in my power. My truth is my guide. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I trust the transformation and I'm blooming in this dark. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently, gently release what needs to be released. Say it in your head, feel it in your heart. You should feel it transcending through your body. With this full moon, it is witnessing your becoming. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now we're going to close out this guided meditation. Breathe in peace. Exhale, surrender. Breathe in peace. Exhale and surrender. Again, breathe in peace and exhale your surrender. This new moon, full moon, has witnessed your becoming. You have started your transition. Let the light continue to guide you. And when you're ready, what you're going to do is slowly open your eyes and recenter. And when you're ready, return, reborn, resilient, and radiant. In this moment, breathe in, breathe out. Let your body go limp. Breathe in, breathe out. Let that tension out. Breathe in, breathe out. And take a moment to recenter yourself. Open your eyes. You should feel a little more refreshed and renewed. Slowly, I'm going to count it backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you're returning. 3, you're reborn. 2, you're resilient. 1, you radiate love. All right, guys. Let's take it all in. Hope everybody feels a little bit better, a little refreshed, a little renewed.
Yeah, that felt good.
Hope everybody feels refreshed and renewed. So
How's
now,
everybody feeling?
yes, how's everybody doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
A lot of people are answering. So next thing we want to go into is what I did was for the ritual part of it. So I don't know how many people are doing candles or water, because Scorpio is a water sign. So in my embracing, I feel that you can light a candle. You can do a black candle. If you can't get a black candle, get a white candle. Whatever candle resonates for you, right? When you light a light. If you can't light a candle, I will always say get a bowl of water. Because again, we're in Scorpio moon. On that piece of paper, so say you're going to write down things you're releasing. That makes sense? What you're going to do is on your piece of paper, you're going to write down all the things that you want to let go. If there's one or two things, you don't be overwhelmed, but things that you want to let go of, right? For me, I wrote down things that my things, me was being more open to my spirituality. Mine was release fear, being who I am. So you want to take a piece of paper, and you want to write down some things on it. I know y'all discussed it earlier, but you want to look into, let's see, um, take a moment to reflect. What are you ready to let go of? A habit, a fear, or a story you keep holding on for too long. I'm a big believer in when I say beautiful conundrum for me is whatever the worst thing that's ever happened to you sometimes makes you a stronger person. So that's a beautiful in the conundrum to me. So sometimes we're holding on to a story of something that happened to us so bad and it becomes part of us. So your fear goes forward. Oh, I can't keep a boyfriend. Oh, my kids. Oh, I can't keep friends. Why is money running through my fingers? And usually that's you because you already have a relationship. Instead of just having that relationship with yourself and say, what am I fearing? Why am I keep playing the story in my head? And this is what the Scorpio moon is going to do. It's going to change your whole outlook on a lot of things. A lot of things are going to start moving. Old lessons are going to start reappearing that you thought you worked through already. And now it's like a test. Did you really get over that? When you said, I'm not gossiping, and somebody bring you a real good piece of juicy gossip, and you were like, let me hear, instead of going, you know what, that has nothing to do with me, let me walk away. So these are the things that are going to start coming up during this time. So on a piece of paper, what you want to do is write down so you can take a moment to reflect. Is it a fear? Is it a habit? Or like I said, is there something that you've been telling yourself for so long that has become part of your story, a part of who you are, and it no longer serves you? So if it no longer serves you, you have to start moving in a different way. So what you want to write down or say silently or aloud, I am ready to release what no longer serves me. We hear this all the time. I am ready to release what no longer serves me. And I surrender to the wisdom of this new full moon. I surrender to my own ancestors. I surrender to growth and change. You have to be saying that. That has to be something that you have to resonate with. That makes sense. Um, you know, if you wrote it on a piece of paper, I would you could, it's time to either let it go. And again, you could do it today, the 12th, the 13th, or the 14th. You have 3 days. And in that time, you can burn it and let the ashes out. You can soak it in water, tear it into pieces and bury it in the earth, whatever feels right to you. Again, you're going to use your intuition. You may say, I'm going to burn this on the stove. I'm going to write what I need to do. But remember, when you write it, you fold the paper away from you. I like to take, what do you call it, paper bags from the store, write on, I get a pencil. That's been my thing lately. I get a pencil, write on it. When I want to go away from me, I fold the paper away from me. So either you could either burn it, soak it in water because it's a Scorpio moon. But again, whatever feels right for you. Let the release be real for you, not just something that you made up. Somebody told me to do it. Your intuition knows. So that's how I operate. So release it. Let it be a release that's real for you, meaning let it be witnessed by you. Not just say, oh, I'm going to light a candle and walk away. Nope. Take that paper, fold it up. You can burn it on fire. And while you're doing that, you can say those words. I release fear. I release these Dunkin' Donut glazed donuts. I release having to have jerk chicken, rice and peas and gravy, extra sauce. Whatever you feel you need to do, I'm holding on to this extra 20 pounds. I need to let it go. Because now you actually are seeing it and you're resonating. Your intuition, your energy now is there. If you say you put it in water, as it dissolves, You're going to say, I am free, I am renewed, I am reborn. You know, um, you have that. Or let's say you burn a candle and you go into the shower, you light your little candle, it's water still. Go into the shower, take a nice shower. While you were showering, let the water rinse you. And at the same time, I am free, I'm renewed, and I'm reborn. That water is washing. You say that as you visually feel like all your stuff is washing away down the drain. But you have to envision it. What works for you may not work for somebody else, but you want to do what resonates for you and makes it real for you, not just by reading it or giving it somebody's telling you to do it, but by your own energy. It's going to work better for you because you have manifested, you have turned it more personal for you. So I made like a candle. Somebody said, maybe I want to do water. Somebody said, oh, I'm just going to do something simple. But again, it comes down to what works for you. Again, and then for the rebirth, you always want to make sure, write it down. You may want to go back over to Tracy again, watch the video again, but you want to say, I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is in my power. My truth is my guide. I trust the transformation. I am blooming in the dark. And why I say blooming in the dark for myself, you ever think of the lotus flower? Remember it's in the mud and it opens up? That's the same concept. Envision yourself when you say these words. Trust and believe it. Write it somewhere where every morning you look at it.
Sky,
Yes.
could you repeat the that part you just said? Can you repeat it?
About the
And
lotus?
who I was is the way you started.
Okay. Oh, I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released.
Hold on.
I,
I just need you to go slower. Go ahead.
so I embrace who I am becoming. My depth
Hold on.
is,
Hold on.
sorry.
That's okay. Just don't be afraid to slow it down to give people a chance to write.
Okay.
Go
The
ahead.
depth, the depth is my power. I'm going to repeat it again, guys, a couple of times so you can write it. My truth is my guide. I trust this transformation. I am blooming in the dark. Again, repeat it to yourself as many times as you want to. I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is my power. My truth is my guide. I trust the transformation. I am blooming in the dark. Let me say it one more time for you guys because this works for me. I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is in my power. My truth is my guide. I trust the transformation. I am blooming in the dark. And why I say blooming in the dark again, guys, is because there's a lot of beautiful flowers that open up and sometimes you don't see them. And at this time, you're going to embrace the dark side of you. And I think people don't understand in healing or becoming spiritual, the guide is I have to know my dark side. So this Scorpio moon coming through, like Chung Li, is gonna bring up some things. And you have to figure out that's not a bad thing that I'm forward. I speak my mind. I'm clear in my intent. I understand my depth. DEPT, it's the depth of your power. And my truth is my God because My truth may not be your truth, but you're going to trust that your truth is your guide and how you move forward through your transformation during this moon. Save the lie, Tracy. I was reading the line, sorry. So the next thing we're going to go into, um, again, the candle is that whole process. You can light a candle. Um, again, it's about what you are feeling and what you're releasing. You know, you can write it on paper. I put it under the candle. Tracy wrote a great idea, writing it on the candle with those markers. But again, why I say a black candle is because of protection. But some people have a mental block on what a black candle is. So do a white candle or do a candle that resonates for you. Listen to your intuition. Because again, my intuition, your intuition is not on the same field. You may need, you know what, I need a white candle. You know what, I need a blue candle. Whatever works for you in this season. Because at this time, there's a lot going on during the Scorpio moon. And the ritual is about you it was that the phoenix rising? You burn it to ashes, and it reborns as something else. It comes out a whole new beautiful bird. You understand? So at this point, this is about transformation. And I feel like because Pluto is also in this is not just this new moon, excuse me, this full moon in Scorpio is also the tail end of Pluto. And Pluto, from what I understand, it moves slow. Again, don't quote me on it for astrology because I'm dealing with spirit. So this energy they gave me. So there's a lot going on with this full moon. So you want to be intentional in this transformation. So again, you have today, tomorrow, and the day after. That was Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Understand? Today you may say, let me do a paper, roll it up and put it out. Tomorrow you're like, you know what? When I take my shower, I'm gonna say some words to myself and release and watch it go down the drain. But again, it's about you. And I say water because Scorpio is a water sign. So that for me was that whole perspective. And again, Scorpio, I believe, is a death, correct? Some of the signs by heart, and rebirth. So there's a lot going on that transition. So right now, some of us may be feeling things that are changing around us and not quite sure, like, I was already done with this. Why is this coming back up again? It is about, are you done with it? And this time frame is saying it's the end. Whatever you're finishing now is not going to come back. Whatever you release now and commit to it is not going to come back, guys. I'm telling you, Pablo not coming back if you let him go. If you make it a commitment to, hey, this is my direction, it's going to change. If you decide, you know what, I need to change how I'm moving. I need to give myself a little bit more care. I need to say that my words mean something and not have to agree with everybody. And it said, I don't have to be everybody's friend. Again, the depth of you is what's important. And your truth is your guide. Your truth is not everybody else's truth. Move in that intention. Because a lot of times we don't walk in intention. We're kind of walking in what other people believe and what works for them. And the depth, I keep saying DEPTH, the depth is in your power. Meaning in you, how deep are you taking it in? How far are you resonating with the depth within you? Are you just at a surface level? And I feel like I need to go deeper. Hence, that's what I'm saying, blooming in the dark. Sometimes you have to be okay with understanding your power because you've been given away. Call your power back in. This is the time. Your transformation now, moving forward. I am free. I am renewed. I am reborn. In your own moving forward. Let the release be real and let it be witnessed by you. You know, have you tear up the paper, burn the candle. It has to resonate for you. So don't just do it because, oh, this is the ritual. This is what I'm gonna do. Own it. Figure out what works for you. I'm just giving you a blueprint of some words to use so you can resonate. I used to buy those little grease pens, if I could remember some, or the Sharpies, and write on my mirror so I could see it and say the same thing over. So for my own transformation, there's a lot of things I don't do anymore. But that's because I just really released it. So in this moment, guys, I think in the rituals, you're going to figure out what resonates for you. And the depth of your power is your truth and your guide. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, anybody? Anybody have any questions, Tracy?
No, no. Just the last part. I just want to make sure. Um, do you have your writings in front of you?
What do you want me to ask? Yes, I have some
Where
writings in front of me.
where you put now hold the paper in your palms?
Oh, yes. Let me find it.
Okay.
Candle. I think I put it all in there. The water. Yes, I have that.
Can you go over that?
Okay. So that for me, guys, is the full moon. So um again, that's when you find a quiet place, you light your candle, you breathe deeply, and exhale the weight that you're feeling, right? Let this Scorpio moon illuminate the truth that you have hidden. What have you outgrown? What pain still lives in the shadows of your spirit? Because nobody can know that but you. What you're going to do, this new moon is telling you, is whispering to you, release it. I think a lot of you guys are feeling that and just not sure what it is. Even when you did your breathing meditation, you felt your body kind of do a little shake. It wants to release certain things. Um, Pick up your journal or paper and write down what must be shed. Not what you want to shed, but what must be shed, what you have to let go of. No filters, no fear. I'm going to say that again. Release it. Pick up a piece of paper, journal, write it down. What must be shed, if that makes sense. Um, no filter, no fear. Now, what you're going to do is hold that paper in your hand. Feel the energy. You're going to feel it either get hot in your hand, you're going to feel shaky, but feel that energy of every word, every memory, and whisper or say it out loud, whatever works for you. I now release what no longer serves me. I surrender control. I will allow endings to open up new beginnings. Let me say that again. You're going to take that paper, put it in your hand, the palm, whatever you wrote down, and you're going to say, I now release what no longer serves me. I surrender control. I allow endings to open new beginnings. Burn that paper or place it, like I said, in a bowl of water and watch it dissolve. Let your chest rise as you breathe. Like you're going to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. You're going to take that all in. Again, I'm going to say it again. I now release what no longer serves me. I surrender control. I allow endings to open new beginnings. We say it again. I allow endings to open new beginnings. You're going to burn that paper. You're going to put it in the bowl of water, watch it dissolve, and you're going to breathe. Understand? And what you're going to do, now for me, I'm petty. I write it on toilet paper so it could melt. I use that tissue paper so I can watch it melt, but do what works for you. Regular paper works. What do you call that? Brown paper works. Um, and then now you're going to speak it over your heart. I honor the truth of who I am becoming. I am rising, not in spite of the fall, but because of it. I was reborn. Again, I honor the truth of who I am becoming, and I am rising, not in spite of the fall, but because of it. I am reborn. What you're going to do is feel that the energy wrap around you. You are sacred. You are rising. You are free. Again, these are simple things to keep you to work. I'll repeat it again so you guys can write it down. Again, you'll get you a piece of paper, journal paper. You're going to write on it. Write down what you must shed. No filter, no fear. Put the paper in your hand, let the energy feel it, the memory, and then you're going to say, I now release what no longer serves me. I surrender control. I allow endings to open new beginnings. I like that ending for me. I love that for you guys. I allow endings to open new beginnings. I want you to see that. See that because something is ending, it is opening up a new beginning. Just because it closed, it's ending. Then you're going to burn the paper. Oh, thank you. And you speak that over your heart. Over your heart. Once you do the paper, honor the truth. I honor the truth of who I am becoming. I honor the truth of who I am becoming. I am rising, not in spite of the fall, but because of it. I am reborn. Feel that wrap you and engulf you when you say it. Feel it. It's you giving yourself your own hug, releasing that energy, saying, yeah, that happened, but I'm about to move forward. Life is just a thing. I'm allowing my endings to open new beginnings. I honor the truth of who I am becoming. I am rising in spite of the fall, but because of it. I am reborn. Feel that wrap you. You are sacred. You are rising. You are free. Know that you are sacred. Know that you are rising. Know that you are free. Know it. All that's going to resonate in that moment. No filter, no fear. Oh, I like that. So it's all those little things that resonate into different things. Anything else, guys? If I go on to the next part? Anybody want me to repeat anything so they can write it down? No filter, no fear. That's right, no filter. There we go. Again, if you got to say it every day, I am no longer who I was, because we all stumble. Trust that there are going to be times at this time. But I want you to say, I am no longer who I was. I honor what I have released. I embrace who I am becoming. My depth is in my power. My truth is my guide. I trust the transformation. I am blooming in the dark. Because everybody's going to think you have to be in the light. You're blooming. You're moving forward. You're letting things go. You're going to feel it throughout your body. You may be feeling it now. I don't know why I feel somebody at the top of somebody's head. But all these things are going to help. Just know you are what? Sacred. You are what? Rising. You are what? Free. Even when you have a moment, even like you're just having a bad day, you know what? Before I spaz out on these people, I'm sacred. I know a lot of people say I'm blessed and highly favored, but they don't really mean it. You want to say I'm sacred. I'm rising. I'm free. I'm not gonna let this change my day, especially now at this time with this full moon. And again, like I said, it's like a flower. You got to feed it. So imagine you get a bunch of seeds. This is a flowering moon. You got to put it into the dirt. You got to water it. You got to fertilize it. You got to believe it's going to change. It's going to turn into this beautiful flower. But if you don't do those steps, it's not going to come to be. You'll just be staring at the plant going, why am I planting now? Did you feed it? Did you put water on it? Did you nurture it? you know, and this is what I'm saying during this Scorpio moon. Nurture, embrace, be present, know that there's a transformation, know that you are not going to be who you were after that moment. Things are going to change and keep moving forward. You know, it's up to you now to determine, what am I releasing? And you don't have to do 3 or 4 things. Do one thing at a time. Release it. It could be something as simple as, you know what, I'm only doing Starbucks 3 times a week. I'm gonna stop doing it 5 days a week. I'm gonna do it 3. You're releasing it. By releasing that, you release like 2,000 calories. You might lose 5 pounds. At the same time, you're trying to lose weight. It is you making that process, making that connection, and doing those things. So moving forward, I gave Tracy like a little thing for the cards I pulled out, because I said, well, let me pull out 3 cards to kind of tell you guys what's going to be happening during this full moon. So also, I did it for the next 6 months. There's a lot of things going on. The first card was the Tower. So you guys are going to be going through a lot of Tower moments. There's a lot of changes happening for a lot of people. Be mindful of that change. Be aware of where you are. Be mindful of these things are going to change, but they're going to get better. The second card is the High Priestess. And the third card is the Six of Swords. So with that being said, this Scorpio moon is extra potent because it's tightly aligned with Pluto. I had to write this down because I was noticing that a lot. Scorpio as a ruling planet is amplifying the theme of deep transformation, shadow work, and emotional rebirth. Emotional rebirth, shadow work, and deep transformation. This is going to go on, guys, for about a good 6 months because of Pluto. Oddly. I don't know if anybody's saying it. I'm saying it. That's what Spirit gave me. That's how I'm going to do it. Whatever is illuminated or under this moon currently for this next, 30 days for the next new moon, may echo into the next 6 months. I know I'm not here to scare nobody. Initiating with personal so I would like beautiful conundrum. Personal metamorphosis. You know how the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, and I know it doesn't sound harsh, but y'all know how much pain it takes for a butterfly to become a butterfly. It takes for that caterpillar to go into that cocoon, make that hard shell. It almost dies to come out a butterfly. So that's a deep metamorphosis. You're going to deal with a lot of different things. So that metamorphosis during this time is changing you to move forward, to change the things you need to be doing. And I don't know if you want to look that up somewhere, but to look at the translation of a butterfly is kind of crazy. That means that caterpillar has to die. That body liquefies in that cocoon, and it comes out something beautiful. So look at it in that way for the next 6 months. That whatever you're going through now is worth that transformation that you need to take on right now. What you need to do, this Scorpio energy is asking, what are you afraid to feel? What are you afraid to release or reclaim? Again, this energy is asking, what are you afraid to feel, release, or reclaim? Think about that in that moment. Write it down. Because with Pluto's influence, I had to research this today, y'all, because I'm not an astrologist, but I know with Pluto's influence, there's no hiding. There's no jucking. Whatever you're trying to figure out is gonna fall right out. The truth you've buried or the power you suppress will surface. Things are coming out of nowhere. You were like, what? So be mindful, be present, embrace it. Let your truth be your guide. Everybody got that? Let your truth be your guide. Whatever's coming out, whatever needs to be, whatever you're afraid to release, feel, or reclaim, let your truth be your guide. So, in doing those cards and reading it, so if we look at the tower in the first card, this card confirms that the moon is a destructive power currently. Sudden shifts are going to happen, endings, truths. You may shake up some foundations, but it's not just chaos for the sake of pain. It's it's a sacred. I keep saying sacred, but it's a sacred clearing. Does that make sense? This is a, how can I say it? I'm trying to put in a good word, in the right words. And the sacred clearing, this card is gonna echo or bring forth Pluto's transformative energy, meaning old structures. I think it's old structure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but old structures and beliefs, relationships, roles must fall by the wayside for something stronger and more aligned um, with your soul's truth in the next 6 months. And that includes the world. If you watch what's going on around us, y'all see how Pluto is working. Y'all see how it's shaking things up. And this is a collective card. The second card is the High Priestess. And for some reason, I see her eyes are open, but can you see it? This means a mist around all the stuff that's going on. The High Priestess draws us inward, meaning your intuition. We already know the truth. You already know the truth, but this is an invitation to trust your what? Your intuition, to let your subconscious guide you. Scorpio is like a hidden, how can I say it? Governs hidden depths. Does that make sense, everybody? So it's your reminder to use your intuition and to honor your inner wisdom and dreams, and use those unforeseen things around you to help guide you. Because your intuition is probably telling you some things and you're just not paying attention to it. So during the Scorpio moon next 6 months, pay attention to your intuition. Be aware. In the third card, we have the Six of Swords, which to me, if you look at her, she's happy, got her shoes on. She's like, I'm living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's golden. Sorry, that's what I heard in my head. I heard also, what's that song with the people from England? Back to life, back to reality. I'm sorry, but that's what came to my mind with the card. This image is of transition. Through the waters, you may have been through some storms. You're going to experience some things that's going to change you. You are being carried into something calmer, clearer shores, nicer realities. This is you use your intuition and the spiritual passions, leaving behind past burdens, things that don't work for you no more, outdated identities. Because some of y'all still holding on to that old girl from high school, from your 20s and your 30s, and you still think you moving and shaking instead of being, let me be present where I'm at. Those identities you're leaving behind. You're changing who you are. It's just outdated. I don't know who I'm talking to, but some people are still living in those past burdens. Those things are gone. You're moving forward. So this card is saying you're supported. You'll be supported in choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, healing over wounding. And say this again. So all these cards coming together. Is it backwards for y'all? It is saying that the end result is going to be chaos, but what are you choosing? So the message I want to give is release, 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 release. Release what no longer serves you. Let it die with grace. It don't have to be a big thing. Let it die with grace. That's not for me no more. I can't eat these ding dongs no more. Whatever you have that you've been holding on to, this old personality, you still got the swoop over the eye. Girl, time to change that hairstyle. Something new. You have to transform and change. 2, reclaim your power, your intuition, and sacred purpose. What works for you? You are a sacred being. You are blessed and highly favored. You just got to know it. You are sacred. If God makes sure the birds have shelter and they eat, and you cover more than that, you got to believe. Your power, reclaim your power, reclaim your intuition. Use that. Know that you are sacred. Last thing is renew, like the phoenix. The version of you that you have aligned with this time when you're renewing is relying in truth and emotional freedom. A lot of us are holding on to old baggage. It's time to let that stuff go. It's time to let it go. It's time for you to be like, I'm in a new space. I'm here to renew. You're in a whole new timeline after today. So what you're going to do is the version of you that you're aligned with truth and emotional freedom. You want to release, reclaim, and renew. So this moon is going to take you from where you are today, and 6 months. Let's reconvene 6 months and see how much you've changed. Because at this point, what you're doing is letting go of old beliefs, old standards, old feelings, old emotions, and renewing. You're letting go of things that no longer. I know we say this all the time, but no longer serves us. Let it go. But we turn right around and pick it back up because it's a safe thing. Ooh, that was confirmation. What was
That's
that?
me. That's
Huh?
me. Motorcycle.
Oh, I heard in my ear.
Mhm.
So that's what I wanted to get across for everybody today. To kind of, I made a little Canva thing of Tracy probably sent it out to people, but again, guys, it's about reclaiming, releasing, and renewing at this time, especially with the Scorpio moon. And again, they say it's a Scorpio moon. It's called the flowering moon. If you re-look at it, it's the same thing. Putting the seed in to release the flower, to reclaim and renew, if you can see it that way. Any questions? Y'all are quiet.
No, it's good. It's good. Don't worry.
So let me
It's
give you the three
quiet.
cards.
It's good.
So let me give you the three cards. It's the Tower, the Empress, and the Six of Wands. I think these are good cards because this, and if you look at this tower, it's really not a it's a tower, but it's like green, it's plants, it's lightning hitting the tree. When lightning hits the tree, it always grows to rebirth the tree. So I think this is all about rebirth, guys. Letting go of what no longer. I know we always say that, but let go of what no longer serves you. Like things that you've been playing in your head over and over, toxic stuff that you're holding on to, understanding why does it keep happening? Because you keep picking it back up, sis, sir. It's toxic. Why you keep picking it up? You know, after you eat all that rice, you'll need a cup of rice. Why you got 3 cups of rice on your plate? But you want to lose weight. So you have to be mindful of how you're transforming. And you're going to transform. This is what it's about. And what Scorpio's going to do is if you're not, you're going to be going through chaos continuously. It's about to change. If not, Pluto's going to drag you through for the next 6 months. People are like, what happened? I don't know. Because you ain't changing. You keep picking up the same thing and doing it over and over. So that's it, guys. Just want to give you that bit of information. Any questions? Anything anybody's refreshed them on?
Sky, thank you
You're
for
welcome.
the original version of this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Um, I did send it out to a lot of people, right? What
Mhm.
you wrote, I sent it out. So if anybody else wants to have it, how do you want to give them the information, Sky?
You can send it to them, Tracy, or they could DM me on Beautiful Conundrum on Instagram, and I get it back out to them.
Okay, here we go. So please contact Beautiful Conundrum.
Conundrum.
C
Mhm. You,
CONUNDRUM
yes, ma'am.
on Instagram to get the complete written
Mhm.
ritual.
Mhm.
All right.
And I even send them the 3 card, for the next 6 months. They can look at it and kind of refresh and go over it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, sweetie. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for
I
having me. Thank you.
I no, I love this. So I just want
Hmm.
to thank you. And I learned something different that I don't think I recognized, but I I already did the candle, but I'm gonna do tonight's in a bowl of water.
Hmm.
All
Yeah.
right.
So
Thank
everybody
you.
will take a. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate that. Anybody that watches this later,
Hmm.
reach out to Sky Beautiful Conundrum on Instagram if you have any questions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody so pure and strong. In her presence we know we belong.